Welcome, Advanced Drawing, to our final extracurricular content. Now, all this extracurricular content is big time extra credit. So if you want to do the performance task only, I can't hold it against you if you don't do any of this. If you're like Mr. Riggins, what if I just do a little bit of the performance task and I do all the drawings? Yes, that's way better for what we should be doing in this class. Either way, you're going to get a solid grade. Okay? Give it your best effort and you're going to pass the class probably very well. So if you do both, you're definitely getting an A. If you do all the drawing pieces and like one page of performance task, you'll probably get an A. If you do all the performance tasks and it's awesome, you'll probably get an A. So those of you who got a bad grade last year or last quarter, there's your chance to get that solid A. Okay, so what I want to do with my advanced drawing classes, I want to look in our Google Classroom and go from there. So let me go ahead and start this screen recording on my iPad, which I forgot to do. Starting now. Look, I'm small in the corner. Very fun. So here we go, guys. This is our advanced drawing class. I'm going to go over here to classwork. Now, you guys have turned in some really nice stuff. This is all going to be under the fourth quarter section because ears are annoying to draw and ears are so abstract, you could just make like a little wiggly line and be good to go. So if you don't turn in the ear drawing, that's fine. You're good. What I really want to do, guys, is talk about quick portrait work. That's really what I wanted to end this big assignment on, is quick portrait work. So we're going to talk about that. I'm going to do it digitally. I don't want to do it digitally. I'd rather do it in paper, but this is going to be a lot easier for you guys to see and assess. So I'm going to do it digitally, go from there. Okay, so I'm going to click on this here, quick portrait. We're going to go over here to instruction, y'all. So I've got a link right there, quick portrait drawing assignment. Watch the video that is this, and then go to this website here. Materials, pencil, paper, cell phone, optional materials, pastels, markers, crayons, iPad if you want to. Totally fine, whatever you go with. I'm going to show you my particular approach. This is strictly what I do when I draw faces. Find your own approach. Find your own style. I prefer to do this in pencil. I'm going to do it digitally, though, so we're just going to roll with it here. So, guys, you're going to go to line of action. The link is right there. Okay? Let's see here. This caution. There's a caution. I don't know if you say it, it's a caution. This is a post-secondary art student resource. That's college if you don't know big words. This means there are life drawing sessions that are anatomy focused and for college level students that might not be appropriate for our class and drawing levels. So please say, oh, it should say please stay on the portrait drawing section only that the above link sends you to. So if you leave that above link and go other places on this website, that's on you, not on me, guys. This is an academic resource, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys how to use line of action. Great website. You must do a 4-hour drawing using this resource this week. How you break that up is totally up to you. You can do a 1-hour session, 4 30-minute sessions, totally up to you. Or do, I tell you what, guys, let me just do this here. Edit. Okay. So how you do this if you want to do the full 6-hour session, that's what you do in college. By the way, you would do this every week, sometimes twice a week if you're in college. So good luck, y'all. Get your supplies, a couple sheets of paper ready, start class mode, engage in the portrait drawing content, all that good stuff. So I'm going to show you guys the website, and I'm going to show you my process, not along with the website. So we're going to jump over here to the website. Boom. Line of action. So this is not following the link I just gave you. This is going to the website itself. So if you wanted to draw scenery, you can draw scenery. If you want to draw animals, hands, feet, faces, expressions, or figure drawing, great. We want to focus on portraits. So I just clicked on portraits there. Now we've got all these different options. So I'm going to do all expressions. I don't want to just stick with one particular expression. And then gender, I'm going to do both genders. Okay. Now, there are 463 different images in this database that we'll cycle through. Now you can do fine control images if you pay for a subscription. This is the free one, so we're good. Now, what kind of session? So this is question 2. All the same length or class mode. I'm going to click class mode. I love it. So how long of a class do you want? If you were to click 2 hours, that's going to be 6 30-second poses, 3 1-minute poses, 2 5-minute poses, two 10-minute poses, one 20-minute pose, a break, and then one 50-minute pose. Whew, sweet. That is a 2-hour session. A 6-hour session, 10 30-second poses, 5 1-minute poses, 2 5-minute poses, 1 10-minute pose, 1 20-minute pose, break, 10 minutes, 2 30-minute poses, break, 1 50-minute pose, break, 6 30-second poses, 4 1-minute poses, 3 5-minute poses, 1 10-minute pose, 1 45-minute pose, break, and then 1 hour and 50-minute pose. That's exactly how a college class would run. So if you want to do that, awesome. If not, awesome. You could also just say, I'm going to do all same length, and you could just say, I'm going to do a bunch of 5-minute drawings. Totally up to you. I'm going to do class mode for 30 minutes just so you guys can kind of see how this works. I'm going to go, I don't, on 4, do you want suggestions? No. No, plus you have to subscribe. I don't want that. Get drawing. So what we're going to get here, guys, boom, we're going to get a face right off the bat, and I'm going to just draw that. And if you look up in the upper right-hand corner, there is a timer that says how many of that length we're going to draw. Okay, right here, another portrait. Okay, another portrait, same person, another portrait. Goodness, she looks really familiar. I might actually know that person. Keep cruising. Okay, keep cruising. And it's going to be a whole variety of different faces, different poses, different looks, different styles. And I want you to go for it, right? You're just going to get to it and just start drawing, right? So as I pause on one of these, it's going to give me 30 seconds, and I'm going to try to draw as much of that face as possible in 30 seconds. Now, after those 10 poses are up, it's going to go to another set, which is like 2-minute poses. And I've got to try to draw that whole face in 2 minutes. I'm going to work you through that process here. So, here we go. I'm going to hop over here to Procreate. We're going to do this just on my tablet. And I'm going to find a portrait. Let's go here. We're going to hide some of the stuff that my son was working on. Delete. Delete. Keep that one there. Okay, guys, let me find a portrait to use here. Now, I could have some with glasses. I could have some without glasses. I'm going to go with this ridiculous pose right here after I did a big run. So, here we go. I'm going to give myself roughly 30 seconds. And don't be surprised if these go fast, because I'm going to speed them up. Okay? So, I'm going to get my pencil. Get the right tool. I'm going to sketch, not with that bright color green. No, thank you. We're going to go with, I like to do my initial sketches with blue. And I like to do my initial sketches with, I'm going to do the 6B pencil, because that's going to give me the ability to do a little bit of shading here. Okay, so make sure you guys are watching that. Okay, make sure we're still recording. So I'm going to step back. Here we go. Again, I'd rather do this on paper, guys, but this makes it a whole lot easier for you to see it. So let me just set my timer here. Swipe up. Boom. Oh gosh, guys. By the way, 30 seconds is stupid fast. Okay, so 30 seconds. I want to capture a really basic structure. I'm going to do where that face is at. I'm going to do my brow line like I normally do. I'm going to do my eyeball line right here like I normally do. I'm going to do my nose line right here. I'm going to do my mouth line. I'm going to come through, do an edge of the face. There's a big old cheekbone right there. There's a forehead right here. Okay, we got a nose. That's bridge of the nose right here. I cannot see the bottom of the nose because the head's tilted down. Create a nose structure here. We're going to create a little bit of eye structure. I'm going to come up here, put my temple bones in. We're going to create a little bit of structure for the hair. Boom. That's all I got in 30 seconds, guys. Dang. It's quick. I don't even know how I was on the camera. I'll scoot over a little bit here. So that's all I got in that 30 seconds. So I'm going to do it one more time and see if I can get even more in. Here we go. Boom. Same story. I'm going to start a new one right over here. Big old round head. Face is going that way. Brow line. Brow line. Nose is going down like that. Okay. Mouth line. We've got a mustache happening here. Mustache happening here. We got hairline here. We got lots of hair happening up here. Eyebrow, temple. Eyeball right over here. We got a bit of a beard happening here. See a little more chin, a little more beard way down in here. Oh, dang, 30 seconds. That's super quick, guys. All right, so we're going to stick with the same style of portrait here. We're just going to bring that back. We're going to hide this one here. Now we're going to go with the 2-minute pose. Okay, so again, my goal here is to get as much as the face drawn in 2 minutes. It's going to go super quick. I'm going to go ahead. I want to pass these. I want to shrink that down just a little bit. There we go. Okay, get back in here. Boom. So start. Here we go, guys. 2 minutes. Same story. I'm going to go ahead. Create that there. Create this right here. Okay, right there. Cheekbone. Temple right there. Nose right about here. Mouth right there. Can't talk. Eyebrows. Trying to identify the shadow by the nose. Oh goodness, look at that. That's a crooked nose, guys. That's right. Just trying to get the basic shapes down. We can always come through and refine it. Cheek, I'm going to do what we call cross contour lines to kind of help really create the emphasis of that cheek shape. I'm not even going to bother drawing a shape. I'm just going to try to create with masses of lights and darks. We got a little bit of lip in here. Just going to create the opening of the mouth right here. A little bit of the lip. Do some shading underneath that lip there. Dang, 2 minutes. Oh, shoot. Okay. So we're going to say that was my 2-minute section there. I'm going to stay on this drawing, but what I'm going to do, the next one is going to be 5 minutes. Now, I'm just going to give myself 3 minutes as it's though I was doing a 5-minute drawing, so you can see kind of where I get on that. Again, guys, this goes really quick. The trick is learning to make observations and decisions fast. Because so many artists move so slow because I got to think about what is it? I got to think about it. I got to think. No. Sometimes in art, we got to learn to go fast, move quick. Okay, so we're going to hit start. Boom. Back to this crazy face I'm making. Okay, I'm going to work a little bit of this hairline up here. My hair was looking crazy rough, guys. But I had just gotten done running 14 miles, so what are you going to do? So I'm focusing, guys, on masses of light and dark. So make that beard a little bit darker like that. It's a bigger chunk of beard. Now this, if I was using pastels, guys, I'd be using the edge of my pastel to create that texture there. Okay, a little bit of hair here. A little more eyebrow action here. Again, also if I had pastels, I could be swapping colors really quickly, which does make life even easier. One of the big things, guys, learning this process is about how to create structure quickly, how to block out details that are important and real in your drawings that, you know what, are going to make it look more believable. So many of us just take that time. We can draw really well if we take our time, but how well can you draw quickly. So I'm going to just add some shadows right here for my eyes. I feel like eyes are where personality really starts to soak in. And so I tend to draw eyes last. Shadow of the eyelash. Develop this eye socket a little bit more here. So I'm looking at shadows on my forehead. I really hope I hit go on that timer. It feels like I've got all the time in the world right here. Oh yeah, 2 seconds left. There we go. Okay, guys. That is pause. You cancel. This here is get out of here. You. This is 5 minutes of drawing. Right. Again, I'm drawing a portrait of myself. The goal of this is to draw a portrait in like an hour. So we're going to build up to that. Can you draw a portrait that looks believable, looks realistic in an hour is the goal. So this is what we call life drawing. I'm going to give myself, the next phase would be a 10-minute drawing. So now I'm going to give myself 5 more minutes and we're going to see where I can get in this 10-minute phase. Okay? But you should start over each time. Right? You should start over each time. Boom. The lack of big shadows here is making me look a little less angry. So I need to crank that down a little bit, maybe bring that eyebrow in a little bit more. I'm going to go over this, by the way, with some flesh tones too, I think. Tentative plan. For those shadows. Scribbles for the hair, guys. Just scribbles. Should come down by my eyeball there. Oh, here comes our ear. Woo! Look at that little guy. Just gonna do a little shadow right in here. Can't see. Oh, you can get a little bit of ear on that side. Just a little bit. Okay, a little bit of facial hair over here. A little bit of hair on my head over here. Through here, work some shadows a little bit. Hey, get out of here. I got some sunglasses on my head, so we're gonna throw those in here. neck here. Start building up our context. Now for this, the context is portrait, and so your eyeballs, your head, your cheek, your nose, all this stuff, get out of here, extra lines. That's all context, but I want to build some context for this drawing. A little shirt action. I'm wearing this goofy little backpack. This drawing, so we draw the straps of that backpack. Water bottle right here. Now we're going to start playing some of the colors, guys. Alright guys, that is 10 minutes. I'm not satisfied with the nose. Put a little more color down here. I'm not satisfied with the mouth at the moment. But I got the structures in. That's the goal, is getting that structure in as best you can. I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of color for the shirt here, so you can see some separation. Again, how quickly can you draw a portrait? And in 10 minutes, can you create a portrait that looks like the person you're trying to draw? This is a great way to study, great way to see, things like that. Boom. So, what do you guys need to do? Ideally, you just go ahead and do one of those lessons on line of action. If you're like, I don't want to. Then, give yourself 30 minutes, draw the most realistic portrait you can in 30 minutes, and be done. Upload a picture to this page here, or this assignment, and you get yourself a solid A. So I'm going to quit drawing this right here. Fun. Guys, portraits are a blast. You got to get awesome at drawing portraits, especially those of you who are going to AP next year. So, guys, take it easy. Take care. I will see you hopefully soon. I'll see you on Friday. Miss you guys. Goodbye.